Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Far Cry 4. I've recorded the commentary after I recorded the video because it'd be a lot easier, in my opinion. So today we're going to be making an Arctic map, and we're going to be starting by laying down the terrain textures. So, why do I do this? Because once you put down the texture, it's more easy to judge where you want, like hills, dips in the ground, roads, and all of those sorts of things to go. So I'm just going to choose 3 textures from the texture list, and then we're going to go ahead and make the map. This should be 20 minutes long. I may cut out 9 minutes of commentary, but hopefully I won't. Now, if the commentary stops unexpectedly, you might have to deal with that because, you know, it keeps happening, and then the video ends, kind of. But anyway, so I don't know how to auto-fill the map, so I'm just going to go for the biggest radius of circle that I can choose and go for the highest speed to place the texture down. So, you know, I'm just going to lay down some of that snow. And the reason why I choose 3 textures, not instead of 1, is so that I can add different types of snow around the map to make it look a little bit more snowy, really. And I think I've made a Arctic map before, but I think this one, since it's obviously in the Arctic, it's going to be a little bit more empty, you know, because the Arctic's kind of empty in some areas of the Arctic. Most areas of the Arctic have trees. I'm not going to put trees in this one because I want this to be deep in Antarctica, just central, if you know what I mean. So now I'm just choosing different types of snow that I can lay in the area, and as you can see, it's just little areas really. It's not, you know, not too much because that would just look a bit messy. Now we got to start raising the terrain. So, well, in the desert they have sand dunes. I'm supposing you'd call these maybe snow dunes, but I'm not going to make dunes. I'm just going to make little hills, little kind of, because they'll resemble a dune at the end of the day. Because this is a sniping map. This is going to be based on ranged warfare. It should be quite fun. And as of now, it's on PS4. If you search for author Judas0609 on the map editor list, you can find all of the maps that I've made. This is the first one that I've shown you the making. So I'm just raising the hilltops a bit here. You know, just getting that feel, that bumpiness. Now I'm just gonna make the ground sink a bit so that we have a little bit of a hole. I'm gonna raise the terrain around it, and just gonna put some random bumps around the place now, and sinks like that. So, oh, there we go. Now, I'm not gonna put any water in this map because, well, I don't think water in this condition would stay as water, and I think it would turn into ice, and I'm not sure, but ice isn't on my textures list for the PS4. I cannot get ice, so I'm just going to leave these holes blank. Just going to have them as craters, just pretty much craters. Now we're going to smooth the terrain. We're not going to worry about much else, but smoothing is quite important if you want your player to actually be able to scale the mountains. Yeah. And anyway, I found the intro song on a TV series. I thought it would be just nice to start a video off with. I like never heard it before, so I just decided to use it randomly until the day that I heard that TV series. I was like, oh yeah, right, I'll use that for an introduction. Obviously, it's a bit low quality because, you know, I've just started YouTube and I don't have the gear, as most people say. And right, so anyway, off of that. So I've made a ramp, and here we're trying to make some nice erosion to the area. We're just gonna erode the ramp, so when you are driving up here, and it gives it that kind of like wear feel. It's like as if all the snow has like fallen off of it over the years, and you're just left with erosion. So let's do the same to the other side. This is good. Alright, that's solid, right. So I think we're finished with the erosion. I don't think we need any of these. But and that's water at the bottom. Water layers. Yeah, so I think now beginning to move on to the road. I mean, there's not much vegetation I can put in such a windy location, but I'm gonna put a road anyway, and I'm gonna make it of asphalt. So let's say we have a town around here, so we'll start the road there, we'll go up the ramp around the erosion. Like, I'll make sure that my road doesn't fall off the ramp while I'm doing this. So let's go back and make sure. Yeah, alright, the road goes up the ramp perfectly. So, now that we've made the road, I think it's time that we start doing the map boundaries. And I'm not really sure about the nighttime theme. It looks kind of green. It doesn't really look like the Arctic, to be honest. So we're gonna do it 2 o'clock in the afternoon. We won't put the minutes all the way up because that's like having it at 3 o'clock in the afternoon. We won't need any water level because there's no water. Now let's add some clouds. That's better. Right, let's make it snowing and let's have some mountains in the background. Right, let's check these out. Orange sky. Oh no, I ain't having that. Hazy. Yep, my mic cut out again. Okay. Alright, this one. High mountain. I've had the cat join us today. I don't know what she's doing to my hand. So time to set some map boundaries then. So like I was saying, I found the introduction music for this video on a TV series called Silent Witness. I don't know if you watched it. I was just watching it at my nan's the other day. I was like, ooh, I could use this. If you wonder where I get the posh accent from, it just kind of came to me. I'm really one of those West Country, Southwest England, you know, farmer, you know, chav. I don't know, whatever you want to call us, but I just like kind of grew to have this accent. So there you go. I used to talk Bristolian in a Bristolian accent, and now it's kind of southern London. Anyway, let's go play a spawn point down, and now I'm going to start building the town. I'm not going to do any commentary while I'm building the town, so I'm going to start the commentary here, and I'll be back once the town is built. just to add in, if you want to pay attention to detail, you can always melt the areas around fiery places in the Arctic map. It really does make a difference, and you can get rid of the default grid, and let's pretend this place was once grassy. Like in the summer, there's lots of grass, and in the winter, it's just covered in snow. Anyway, back to Silence. So now the town is looking right. It's not really a town; it's kind of an outpost. But as you can see, I've added some snowy features to the map, and we're gonna have this snowy guard tower and this other snowy guard tower, and then I believe we're almost done. I believe I put one more house in here and then kind of just leave it to that. Let's just kind of find it here. Yes, I put this shack here as if it was like a shop, like a marketplace. If we added some large buildings in a minute. I don't need a tree. So in a minute, yeah, we'll be adding some large houses. Put this tent here. I really think that's all you can do. So then I added this over here, but you're not supposed to have a watchtower thing because that's a bit close. Because there's no airport in the over here because there's no, delays. You know what I mean? Right. Now I've got to find a good building, and I believe I find it. One more down. Yeah, that's the one. I kind of just place it there, and I think that's the last building I've placed there. But anyway, I'm gonna. Right, actually, there's no point stopping the commentary because the video cut out here, but not much of it cut out. You only missed the placement of all the enemy and friendly troops. So now, after the placement, it's time to test the map.